14th century. In the year 1452 was born an illegitimate child. His parents neglected him and he was left alone with his uncle. Strangely, his uncle didn't force him to do anything. He let him go out in nature and test out different nature. And he also liked look at birds because he wanted to learn by himself. So, and he tested out stuff in nature, and he was also a very good artist. Do you know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about Leonardo da Vinci. He is a true Renaissance man. He was not only a painter, he was a sculptor, an architect, a musician, a mathematician, an engineer, a cartographer, an anatomist, a geologist, a botanist, a writer, and inventor, and a procrastinator. Today I'm going to be talking about Leonardo da Vinci as a scientist, engineer, and painter. Here's a picture of a helicopter that Leonardo da Vinci designed. He had the ability to think 450 years before it actually came into being. Because he was such good at engineering, he went to get a job for the Duke. He went to Milan and got a job for the Duke of Milan, and to create weapons. Now this was a time of war. This happened, so he invented the armored car, a vehicle that could hold 8 men and had loads of weapons in it. It could turn either direction. And this was a crossbow. A crossbow could throw, with its long wire, it could throw stones and fireballs to intimidate the enemy. Look at Leonardo da Vinci as a scientist. A human anatomy, quite unpleasant, quite disgusting. So he dug up bodies from the grave and brought him to where he was. So he dissected cadavers. He dissected cadavers, and back then there was no refrigerator or formaldehyde. So he had to work as quickly as he could to let's stay up night and work as quickly as he could to not be too late because they might start smelling. And start decaying and start smelling. And while that happened, he studied the growth of fetus, and he even replaced the muscles with strings to understand how the muscles interacted with the bones and how the entire body mechanism worked. Let's look at Leonardo da Vinci as a painter. The way we mostly know him. Let me tell you that Leonardo only completed 6 paintings in 17 years. But one of the 2 best-known paintings was The Last Supper and the Mona Lisa. Let's go to The Last Supper. The Last Supper was about Jesus. Jesus having his Last Supper with his disciples. The Last Supper was one of the best-known paintings, but the worst preserved. It suffered but lasted through many wars. Now let's look at the Mona Lisa. Why is she smiling? What is her story? Was she secretly pregnant? Or was it a self-portrait of Leonardo da Vinci himself? So the University of Europe analyzed her face, and they recognized, and what they analyzed is she was 83% happy, 9% disgusted, 6% fearful, and 2% angry. Go figure. What were Leonardo da Vinci's contributions? He was advanced in several other engineering, anatomy, warfare, and more. He painted great paintings such as The Last Supper and the Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci was passionate. He was an innovator. He was endlessly curious. He was on the lookout for new solutions. I want to inspire you to become a Renaissance man and see how you can help change the world.
That's funny.
Any questions?
How did you get interested in Leonardo da Vinci?
I got interested in Leonardo da Vinci by learning about him in online classes. Any other questions?
What were you most surprised about in learning about Leonardo da Vinci?
What was a surprise about him? He could have cadavers. Which would be quite for us to do.
Is this your first year presenting here at Presentation Day?
Second year. Last time I did the Titanic.
Oh, that would have been good to hear too. And what projects are you in?
I'm in the Delaware Works.
And do you do any projects?
I do many art projects. Like last year, we connected in Christmas. We took these little Christmas ornaments and glued them together. So I like that. Any other questions?
You like building homes?
Yeah. Any other interesting questions that I could answer?
No boring questions. This is fine, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.